Brand, the Burning Vengeance. Keegan Rhoda and his mama lived in the Freljord, on the outskirts of the coastal village of Rygan's Reach. They eked out an existence because mama had a bit of magic know-how, as well as dabbling in holistic healing. It was never a secret to Keegan that his dad was a good-for-nothing enemy reaver, which automatically made him and his mom lesser than, shunned by the rest of the village peoples. To the outside world, Keegan was known as the Reaver Bastard, which marked the start of his long streak of hate, despair, loneliness, all those feelings endlessly piling up. It's cold up there in the Freljord, right down to the bone. And after some years, Keegan's mom, who was already a wisp of a woman, gave up the ghost. At her funeral, no one else from the village came to honor the life of service she led, a noble life of tending to ouchies and boo-boos. Keegan alone sent her off, knowing that the villagers wanted him gone alongside his mother. And he did just that, after torching that village of ungratefuls, leaving it smoldering as he took to the night. Aimlessly meandering around the wilds, he had no destination or purpose truly in mind. He kept going, giving himself the excuse that he was aiming to find his dad. But if he was being completely honest with himself, he was just looking for acceptance, a friend, maybe a warm smile. That's all he really needed. Finding neither, he decided to find a nice cave to call his own, a quiet place to die. But as he sat, waiting for the end, someone stumbled upon Keegan. It was Rise, the mystical, marvelous, magical mage. Rise saved the young Keegan from becoming a popsicle that day. Keegan had one gift left over from his mother, budding magical abilities. Rise saw that and took him on as an apprentice. But Keegan suffered from all the arrogance of youth. Moderation and composure were never in his wheelhouse. Rise liked having an apprentice, someone to share knowledge with and to train. Nice. Good. Fantastic. But Rise's primary life goal was to hide the mythical world runes away, for they could easily wreak havoc on Runeterra, yanking it back to before the Stone Age. Most of those who witnessed the raw magic of these artifacts gave into the whispers of power that emanated off of them. Rise warned Keegan, "Don't you touch them runes," he said. "They'll corrupt you," he said. But after the pair hunted down such a rune, Keegan just couldn't resist harnessing that delectable power for his own. It had ruined many a man, and Keegan's fate wasn't any different. Rise could only watch as he saw forbidden magic overtake Keegan, tearing him apart all the way to the soul. Anything that used to be Keegan, the young, lonely Freljordian mage, full of promise and most importantly Rise's friend, had been corrupted. What remained was a monstrosity of burning hatred, consumed and bathed in fire. No longer Keegan, now known as Brand. It turned its fiery wrath on Rise, who only just managed to portal out. It was now the enemy to any that lived and breathed. All it knew was to bring down destruction, always destroying, never creating. This all happened centuries ago. But Brand, it's still out there. Sometimes it can be seen streaking across the skies, looking like a shooting star. Sometimes it buries itself into the ground to take a nap. It bides its time, waiting for another world rune to pop up to claim even more power. And when that happens, not a lot of things are going to be able to stop it.